There seems to be an idea that the age of AIDS is over, but it isn't. AIDS is still very much with us. This is a little of what I have experienced personally. Mutation. The certainty I had AIDS hit me when I was vacationing in London. In the anxious evening, my nerves were rattling, and I had a fear of being a gadget waiting for a bus. Then the rattling changed to a jangling. Christ, I told myself, I'm undergoing a mutation. I have the virus. In this state of realization, I understood life would continue at least the length of a bus journey, for a double-decker was preening, careening in furrows of time and gravity toward my stop. Upstairs on the double-decker, I set about establishing the demons in the matter. Outside the traffic headlights pierced Charing Cross Station. All that was solid swirled and stopped, except my lovers, battling the cold outside the bus. Many copies of the same two figures, their class, race, bodies screwed up, moving. The more the copies, the easier to apportion their blame, my loss. My frequent sexual companions had been a writer and a penniless musician, and there they were, dozens of each of them, naked except for sneakers. They should really have been wearing winter boots. I get on the plane to fly back to the States, and after being strapped into position, I'm accelerated miles above the clouded earth. At the AIDS clinic in Greenwich Village, a Chinese lady doctor treats lines of purple running along inside my anus, gives me injections against weakness, cures the skin on my legs, which harbours curdled flowers with pink blossoming buds. This loving treatment obligates me to study my disease, its origin and path. So I contact the writer as a likely culprit, and we meet outside the Met Museum. Under the concrete sidewalk runs the blood system of the city. Healthy arteries and veins successfully wind a path among the earthy sods. The writer and I speak of penetration, free will, and responsibility. He is a small man with a large career. He concludes, if I am to be the talker of my own talk, I must be the walker of my walk. In the afternoon, I have a similar conversation with the tall, unsuccessful musician in a library. Branches of trees in a park opposite present their bunched health high up against high windows. The panes are so clear they needn't be there. A sun shines light in blasts. Forgiveness is unpopular as religion, and transference of guilt appears as a vicious squirrel in those branches behind that window. You've got a fucking cheek to suggest I am the contaminating contaminate. And the squirrel scurries into the future it has planned. But when these lovers are tested, their results are negative. So I conclude that, like the Virgin Mary, the Holy Spirit did it to me. Mind you, I'm polyamorous and the Virgin isn't. But as the Virgin and I are both confounded by the rogue command that suffering be a component of almost everything, we seek each other's company on high, bright promontories and interpret kindly each other's glance.